What is going on, guys? Today I'm back with another PC video. In the last video, we covered our sleeper PC. Today we're covering my old gaming PC. So this system has a Intel Xeon E3 1275 V2, which is essentially a i7 3770, something like that. 4 cores, 8 threads, boost to about 3.8, 3.9 gigahertz. Got 16 gigs of mismatched RAM. I think that's like some Ripjaws old DDR3. It's all 1600 megahertz. It all functions the way it should. Down here we've got a GTX 660 Ti that actually barely fits in this old Thermal Master case with period correct Intel badge, even though it says i5. And yeah, we got a 600 watt power supply. My end goal for this system is going to be to run Linux and have a couple of redundant 2 terabyte hard drives set up in some kind of RAID configuration. This motherboard is the ASRock Z77 Pro 4, which does actually support. It has a RAID controller built in for up to 2 of the SATA ports. So that's why I'm saying we're going to do two terabyte hard drives in a RAID configuration. This is going to be a NAS system or just general server. And yeah, so this is what we're working with, and I'm going to show you guys the upgrades that I have planned for today. I'm just kind of on my knees right now. A big thing to note is that is a 660 Ti. That is a 3 gigabyte EVGA card, and we're going to be upgrading to this GTX 1660, which is also a EVGA card. This one is 6 gigabytes, so it's quite a bit more powerful. I have this fan here with the bracketry to be mounted on our Hyper 212 Evo, which is a little, no, I think it's just a lighting thing, but it's a little dusty. And then I have this just cheap fan that we're going to install as an exhaust. I could put it as an intake up here, but it's really hard to like squeeze a fan in there unless you have a low profile fan. Yeah. So, yeah. And then for the time being, we have a 500 gig hard drive and a 128 gig SSD. So we're gonna get cracking, just doing it one step at a time, and I'll catch up with you in a sec. All right, everything's in. We got our hard drive, SSD, our second CPU fan, our exhaust fan, and the GTX 1660. I did have to modify this connector a little bit. There's like, because it's a 6+2 pin, there's like this weird ridge here from where the two connect, and this card actually does not have any room to spare. The PCB is so close to the connector that I had to actually take a knife and just kind of flatten that ridge a little, cut a little piece off of it. Pro tip, do not modify your fucking power connectors. It's not a great idea, but this is safe enough. So yeah, I'm not really gonna do the whole coverage of like installing the OS and troubleshooting and all that. I'm just recording to record. I might pick this video project up at a later time and update you guys then, but for now, this is where it stands. And something I actually did wrong the first time I built this PC was I ran a bunch of the power supply cables out through here and through the back here. This case, as you can see, does not have any room for cables back here, So I was having a hard time closing the rear side panels. So now I'm going to put the side panels on and see if it will actually stay in one piece and actually look decent. So I'll be right back. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. I think I might take a cloth or something and try and wipe some of the gunk off of this old thing, but you know, we got some panel gaps, and she ain't the prettiest girl on the block, but you know, it's a computer and I can definitely find a use for it. Like I said, it does have that Xeon CPU, which kind of just is a precursor to this thing's life as a server. I don't know what kind of servers I'm gonna run off it. I could run like a Steam cache, or I don't know, something for like LAN parties, or I don't know. I do. So right now it does have that 500 gig hard drive, but that is gonna get upgraded to a couple of 2 terabyte hard drives at some point, and we're gonna run those in RAID. But yeah, for now, I'm not even gonna test to make sure it works. I know all these components work. I've tested them all before. It's just a matter of if this thing is gonna boot up when I turn it on. I'll just run through the BIOS real quick and all that. But yeah, that's it for now. So, see ya.